made a video a year ago with the same title. In that video, I talked about the importance of understanding context using jokes as an example. And oh boy, so many people completely missed the point of that video. A lot of people complained about the jokes being not funny, which is okay, because the sense of humor is very subjective. Plus, I wasn't focused on the jokes being funny when I chose them. I was looking for jokes that are not that easy to understand due to wordplay or cultural references. And another thing that people were saying in the comments is that being able to understand those jokes doesn't mean that you're fluent in English, which is absolutely true. I 100% agree. In fact, I literally said in that video that to be able to understand everything you hear in English, one really needs to spend a lot of time not only working on their listening skills by immersing themselves in the culture, but also by having an advanced vocabulary. I thought that this explanation would be enough. However, I understand now that I should have explained it better. First of all, I chose jokes because to be able to understand them, your listening skills need to be really well developed. Native speakers of English play with words, twist meanings, and reference stuff that is specific to English-speaking cultures. If you're laughing, it means that you're not just translating word for word. You're really getting the vibe of the language. Many jokes deeply draw upon the nuances of life and historical events in English-speaking societies. Understanding these jokes really shows that you know more than just words. You're really getting into the culture's deep story. Jokes are loaded with slang and the way people really talk. If you're in on the joke, it means that you've got a grip on the cool and casual side of English, not just the textbook stuff. Jokes aren't just about words. They're about situations. Who's saying what and why it's funny. Getting a joke means that you're savvy about the social game of language, not just the grammar. Listening to jokes, especially in fast speech or shows and getting them, that's proof your ears are tuned to English at its natural speed. Humor is all about playing with language, bending it, flipping it, making it dance. Laughing at a joke means your brain's doing some serious gymnastics in English. And I purposely didn't choose complicated jokes, which I also mentioned in the video. I acknowledge that there are, of course, many more complicated and funnier jokes. I really hope this explanation clears the air and explains my reasoning for focusing on jokes. Now, however, as a form of revenge, I have something a bit more complicated for you to understand. I'm just kidding, but it will test if you're savvy enough with all the previously mentioned aspects. It's not only going to test your knowledge of cultural references, casual speech and slang, but it will also really challenge your listening skills. Ready? Are you excited? Let's do this. Our first example is from the Oscars 2024. It's a brief exchange between Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling.
I'm just happy that we can finally put this Barbenheimer rivalry behind us.
That's right. That's right. Here's Ken and Kitty, just leaving all that fodder in the dust.
I'm just happy that we can finally put this Barbenheimer rivalry behind us.
That's right. That's right. Here's Ken and Kitty, just leaving all that fodder in the dust.
Okay, so did you get it? If you understood every word and most importantly the meaning, then congratulations, you're most definitely fluent in English. If you didn't, that's totally fine. We're here to learn, aren't we? Let's watch it again with subtitles.
I'm just happy that we can finally put this Barbenheimer rivalry behind us.
That's right. That's right. Here's Ken and Kitty, just leaving all that fodder in the dust.
Now it's a lot clearer, right? First of all, they both speak with different accents. Emily Blunt speaks with a beautiful British accent, and Ryan Gosling speaks with an American accent. Ryan refers to some kind of rivalry between them over the movies they were starring in. To understand this, you need to be familiar with these movies, obviously, but if you've never heard the names of these movies in English, and you turn on the Oscars in English, and you stumble upon this exchange, you might not have any clue about what they're saying. Okay, now, Barbenheimer is a cultural phenomenon that preceded and surrounded the simultaneous theatrical release of two films, Warner Brothers Pictures' Barbie and Universal Pictures' Oppenheimer. It's a mix of the names of both of these movies, so there you have it, a cultural reference. Let's break down Emily's words. She mentioned Ken and Kitty, referring to the characters they played in those movies. She said all that fodder. In this context, fodder likely means trivial or unimportant information, rumors, distractions, or anything that doesn't deserve serious attention. Leave in the dust. This phrase is often used to describe leaving something or someone far behind, either in a race or more figuratively, moving beyond past issues, failures, or expectations. Putting it all together, here's Ken and Kitty just leaving all that fodder in the dust means that Ken and Kitty, that are basically them, are decisively moving beyond or ignoring trivial matters, demonstrating their ability to overcome petty issues.
I'm just happy that we can finally put this Barbenheimer rivalry behind us.
That's right. That's right. Here's Ken and Kitty, just leaving all that fodder in the dust.
Okay, let's move on to our next example from the TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Someone use the drop house. Drop house. Perfect name for a porta potty company. As soon as we get out of here, I am taking that straight to Shark Tank. Someone use the drop house. Drop house. Perfect name for a porta potty company. As soon as we get out of here, I am taking that straight to Shark Tank.
And now let's watch it and listen to it with subtitles.
Someone use the drop house. Drop house. Perfect name for a porta potty company. As soon as we get out of here, I am taking that straight to Shark Tank.
Alright, now let me explain this. In this context, a drop house is humorously used to refer to a porta potty, which is a portable toilet. The joke lies in the name drop house, suggesting a place where one drops waste, aligning with the function of a porta potty. Calling it the perfect name for the porta potty company plays on the double meaning of drop, both as a physical act and as a casual way to say someone is going to the bathroom. So referring to a porta potty as a drop house is a joke about it being a place where people go to use the toilet.
Someone use the drop house. Drop house. Perfect name for a porta potty company. As soon as we get out of here, I am taking that straight to Shark Tank.
I am very excited to announce a brand new AI tool that Elsa Speak has just launched, and which is made just for English learners. Elsa AI is a brand new feature of the Elsa Speak app, which lets you create your own role play and practice English conversations on any topic you like. You can practice with 4 preset scenarios, or you can create your own to mimic real-life situations that come up in your own daily life. And what's even better is that Elsa will then give you an in-depth evaluation on how you performed after the conversation. So, if you don't have the Elsa app already, you can click the link in the video description or pinned comment, or you can scan this QR code you can see on the screen to download Elsa for free. And then if you want unlimited usage of Elsa AI, you can click the other link in the video description and pinned comment, and get an amazing discount off of Elsa Premium that Elsa always gives to our viewers. Give it a try and let me know what you guys think.
Hi. Welcome to Elsa AI. Please select one of the following role plays.
Okay, so we have chat with a friend, shopping at the mall, ask for directions, job interview, or my own scenario, or surprise me. Let's go with my own scenario.
Great. What kind of scenario would you like to role play? Can you give me some details about it?
Let's make a scenario about ordering coffee in a coffee shop.
Hi there. What can I get for you today?
Okay, so here you have to improvise and just speak. Good morning. Can I get a latte with dairy-free milk?
Of course, we have a few different dairy-free milk options available. Which one would you like in your latte?
What kind of options do you have?
We offer almond milk, soy milk, and oat milk as dairy-free options.
A few moments later.
Great job. How did you feel during the role-playing activity? Was there anything that you found challenging or anything that you particularly enjoyed?
Well, I enjoyed that I didn't have to pay money for my latte.
Haha, yes, that's definitely a perk of a role-playing activity.
Okay, well that was really cool. I loved it. You guys should definitely try it.
Alright, let's proceed to another video. This is a scene from the Charmed TV show.
Don't worry, this bimbo couldn't hit the broadside of a beauty parlor. Check out that dye job. Don't worry, this bimbo couldn't hit the broadside of a beauty parlor. Check out that dye job.
So, did you understand every word? And if you did you understand the meaning? Let's watch it again with subtitles.
Don't worry, this bimbo couldn't hit the broadside of a beauty parlor. Check out that dye job.
As you could see, she said, don't worry. This bimbo couldn't hit the broadside of a beauty parlor. Check out that dye job. In this case, She speaks not necessarily fast, but rather without any breaks. And what makes it difficult to understand the speech in all these examples is primarily the articulation, as everyone has a different manner of speaking. And this is something you get used to the more you work on your listening skills. Eventually, you'll be able to understand anyone. Once you've heard the words, it becomes pretty obvious that she was talking about someone's hairdo. Bimbo is derogatorily used to stereotype a woman as attractive, but unintelligent and superficial. This term is considered offensive. Check out that dye job is a casual way of noting that someone's hair has been colored. It was said sarcastically to imply that the dye job was not well done based on the first part of the commentary. And couldn't hit the broadside of a beauty parlor is a humorous twist on the idiom couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, which describes someone's poor aim or a lack of skill in a certain area. It makes fun of someone's lack of skill and their appearance, essentially saying don't worry, this person is so unskilled, they couldn't achieve something very easy, like even getting their hair colored nicely. It uses humor as an insult to criticize both the person's ability and the appearance of their hair.
Don't worry, this bimbo couldn't hit the broadside of a beauty parlor. Check out that dye job.
Alright, let me know in the comments if this example was easy for you. And let's move on to the next one.
It's kind of fun being Woodward to your Bernstein again. It's kind of fun being Woodward to your Bernstein again.
Okay, did you understand what she said? Let's watch it again with subtitles. It's kind of fun being Woodward to your Bernstein again.
It's kind of fun being Woodward to your Bernstein again.
This statement references the famous journalistic duo, Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein, who reported on the Watergate scandal for the Washington Post in the early 1970s. Their investigative reporting was crucial in uncovering the scandal that eventually led to the resignation of President Richard Nixon. When someone says it's kind of fun being your Woodward to your Bernstein again, this means that they enjoy working closely with that person like a team, especially on tasks that involve finding out hidden details or facts. And the word again shows that they've teamed up like this before. This one is truly difficult to understand, because you need to be familiar with what she was referring to. And honestly, I don't think that even every American knows about Woodward and Bernstein. Even the way she structured her sentence is grammatically unusual, but perfectly understandable and effective in casual communication. She uses a creative conversational style rather than a strict grammatical structure.
It's kind of fun being Woodward to your Bernstein again.
And of course, let me know if you understood it without subtitles and explanation. And finally, let's watch our last example for this video.
What, you have a tick? What, you have a tick?
So, did you get it? If you did, awesome, but we'll still watch it again with subtitles.
What, you have a tick?
In this case, it's just said pretty fast, and you don't need any context to understand it. The only thing you need is to be able to hear all the words and know what this question means. Based on her tone and the scene, you can see that she's annoyed with this guy and just being rude to him. Asking someone, "What do you have a tick?" is a casual way to inquire if someone has a nervous twitch. And usually, I would say this would be considered as a rude way to ask this question.
What, you have a tick?
Alrighty, you guys, that's it for this video. Please let me know your results in the comments or share with us if this video was too easy or too difficult for you. Also, I hope that you learned something new today, or just enjoyed the video. If you did, please also let me know in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.